some initiative to earn more fans.
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
No, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Cool.
You have two brothers, Miles and Austin, who are climbing the basketball world just like you. What are the chances that one of those brothers becomes the best hero brother at basketball?
Probably slim or none. Yeah.
I like the confidence.
It's not gonna work. They're just my younger brothers, so they'll never be better than me. It's just the way it's just how it goes.
What about if you're on the tail end of your career and then they are peaking?
They still won't be better than me.
Let's talk about Miami a little bit. What's the best food that you enjoy in Miami?
There's so
Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Miles Turner out there at pieces. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. On the wing, Turner. Vucevic defending. Halliburton against Ball. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. With that kind of dribble move, major handles.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points last game. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. That one a tap off to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, this is a shot DeRozan can make, and I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive, and he has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
And the shot goes in.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start looking good.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 4-point game. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Passes to him from the arc. He's checked in for Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Halliburton from 7. And the big shot is good. And it's a tie ball game.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Outside, Levine. There's the
2
dish to
minutes
Scott.
remaining in the
He
first.
kicks it to Vucevic.
2 minutes.
For three, Levine drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 5 now.
Zach Levine.
So solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Pass to Mathurin. Ball against Halliburton. Left side, Turner. You can't get that one. Nice D from Scott. One of the big talking points of MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Craig, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Ball against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Excellent D there from Ball. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And we'll see if it's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Patrick Beverly comes in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's McConnell. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Scott, good.
From Zach Levine.
Already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this list.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Healed outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The end of the first quarter with a score.
Bringing the Portland Clovers with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against us. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your goal. Substitution on the
Ends
court.
up going with the new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Over in the corner, Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Scott is out there with Jones, and it's Ball in at the one. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys,
That's what we see all the time. Brandon Ingram with the normal KD.
Andrew Nemhard.
The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul,
Second team foul.
Devin Booker, DeRozan in Chicago.
At the line for
It goes all day
Chicago.
long. David, thank you.
Zach.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve. The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year
to
in
the
Rick
Pacers.
Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build
Fans,
around.
if you want to
Time on call, the Pacers.
we have to be able
You
to
know about
hear you.
Indiana,
So
the
make
Pacers, a young
some
team that's still
noise.
looking for a lead.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Here's Mathurin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Yes, it is.
Miles Turner.
And not the
Personal
most
foul.
common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Scott finds DeRozan. Back to Scott. To the paint. That one misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Floats one, and they pick up two.
Tyrese
Halliburton's got 8 points.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Just stay after, keep attacking, and see what happens.
DeRozan passes to Scott. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Scott's got his second basket. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster.
From Lonzo
The fan
Ball.
base, though, has made it pretty clear they wanted Owens.
Halliburton up top. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's the end of the first half.
Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing
41.
some ferocious
The
defense.
Pacers,
And don't go
14.
away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Neesmith is out there. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. Are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
3-1.
The Bulls have shot just one free
At
throw
the line
early.
for the
1 for 1
Bulls.
in the game. That's good from Scott. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Bean with the rebound. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Aaron
And
Neesmith.
Mathurin proving he can
Assist
be
goes to
unselfish, wanting to
Mathurin.
find his teammates.
Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Mathurin after the made shot from Scott. Here's Mathurin. 4 on the clock. Here's Nemo. Turner trying to free himself up. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is built towards does take time. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Matherin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining
from
in the
20.
third.
And that comes off the assist by Levine. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Indiana moving it around. Passes it to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Releases from 15. The shot by Turner no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taking control on the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Down low. Out to DeRozan. Back to Scott. Ball against Halliburton. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Here's Matherin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball's running. Yep, that one goes.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Halliburton outside. They need this. And the miss.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter.
60.
Terrific play.
The
scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It's a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, leading flawlessly, and just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved
big thanks
from the
from
get-go.
every member
Once
of our
they
staff.
started to really
Thanks for
pour it
supporting
on,
this
it was
team.
fun to
And
see
until
that
next time,
rhythm
have a
and
good
flow
evening.
from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
I'd say they probably don't know me very well, or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know? So I got together with the team and with the organization, and we talked about how I can make a difference within the community. You got something against making the community better? Because it seems like it.
Wait,
What?
me?
Yeah, you.
Not at all. I mean, I just think some people see all this as like a distraction.
Well, that's too bad, because it's not. There's 24 hours in a day, so there's plenty of time for me to work on my craft and be a helpful member of society. I think if you ask anyone in that locker room, they'll tell you that I put in just as much work as anybody when it comes to ball. So no, I don't see it as a distraction.
I mean, it could be seen as a little cynical, but I mean, something maybe to help the
Listen
team
here,
sell
Nate,
merchandise.
I think I covered this topic adequately. I'm here to play ball and help my community. There's nothing to it beyond that.
All right. Thanks for your time, bro.
Thank you.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
a
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like of, in sales, you know, who tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential, you know, both on and off the court. You know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know? Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt. That's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do. You know, I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.
Let the games begin. A million ways to win. I'm sick of the wait and sick of the pain. I live with this weight.
Great game.
All right, bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
You got it. Come on, man.
One more.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.